I'm going to walk up the hill and into those clouds. Good morning and welcome to another video. Today we're going for a bit of an early morning walk, but weather's taken a bit of a turn for the worse. It's all rainy and there's leaves on the ground. I appreciate it's September, but we went from 20 odd degrees to this in one day. Not quite 4 seasons in one day. A song about that, isn't there? But either way, I'm going to head up into the hills and see if I can get above the mist. The mist is already starting to clear, look, so may see some. That's a shame. Typical, I suppose, but a shame. Can just make out little pockets of mist leaving the valleys. So, we didn't quite get to see the mist, but we still had a lovely walk. So, let's try these paws, shall we? I need your back legs. Come on. Come on. Up, up. Toby, up. Good boy. There we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. And this one. This one. Toby, wait. Good. Oh, he's a good boy. Toby, good boy. Hey? Good boy. I've just cracked the egg. Understandably, Toby wouldn't have his egg out of it. Wait a minute. Let me pop it in there. So if we put it in there, minus the shell. Now go. Good boy. A large part of the community living here is that we buy our wood for the winter locally, and the gentleman has to work in the day and so therefore brings it. It is Friday night. Gotta love a service, right? So we have 6 of these arriving tonight, and then I'm not sure when the next 6 are. There's going to be 12 in total. We still have a little bit left from last year, but you just don't know what the weather's going to be like. 2 in and 5 more to, well, 1 was already in, 1 in and 5 more to go. That's all the wood for today loaded, and as a bonus he's going to take away some of our rubbish for us. Service, that is, definite. Well, we've just had the wood delivered. It's Friday and so we're having fish and chips, but our take. Obviously we bought the fish, but homegrown potatoes, homegrown beetroot, and homemade tartare sauce. There you go. We've just said goodbye to Aidan on the train, and Toby's quite sort of anxious, wants to join him. I decided to stop on the way home and give Toby a little walk, but just how beautiful is that view? I've only just found out that this plant has really good properties for asthmatic people, which I am an asthmatic sufferer. I've got a few more up there. Now, what we do with it, I don't know. And obviously it's too late this year. If anybody knows, please put in the comments, because I don't know what I've got to do with it when it comes next year. And you know, like, do we make it into a cream, a tincture? I don't know. Guys, if you know, please let me know, because I would love to be able to do something with it. When the land gives you something free, you use it, right? But I've also just noticed, while I was looking this way, this is growing, and it has some sort of little berries on. Can you see? Please, if anybody knows what that is, let me know. And my husband's not here this week, so he may well know. But I think you've probably gathered by now, I'm not that good in the garden. Weeding is about my max. But yeah, if anybody does know, maybe we'll just have to wait and see what comes. I've sort of got two really long stems coming from one. They're sort of reddy coloured. The dew on it's beautiful. As it's getting a bit colder here now, I'm heading into autumn. The blueberries seem to have all finished. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's one left. Oh no, I've now dropped it. 3-second rule, right? Shall we go for a walk, Toby? Come on then. Whilst I was out walking Toby this morning, I thought I would update you on the grant situation, because I realised I haven't touched on that at all. Basically, we went into the rat house, the council, and she gave us a telephone number for somebody in a town, because our house is a listed property, but the barn that we're converting across the road isn't. But I think she just thought the whole property was. So anyway, she gave us this telephone number of the gentleman who actually gave us the planning permission. And when we rang him, he said, oh no, because that part isn't listed. You need to go back to the Rathaus where we originally were. This is Germany for you. And so anyway, we did call back in there, and then she gave us a telephone number of somebody who kind of works from home. She only goes in there once a week into the office, so she works from home the rest of the time. And so basically we left a message for her to give us a call. We missed her call. She rang at sort of 5 to 6 and finishes at 6, and we didn't pick it up, that we had a missed call, until 10 past 6. Typical. That was on Friday. So today is Monday, so fingers crossed. We're going to, well, Aidan hopefully will be able to call her back, but he is travelling at the moment, so I'm not really sure where he's at and what he's doing, if he's going to be able to do that. We just think it would be better if he made the phone calls because of the German, really. But yeah, so we're on the system anyway, because apparently we do have to have the application in by mid-September. And, you know, time is getting on, but at least because the lady who deals with all the grants actually has our number, we're on the system, we've started the ball rolling. So we'll just have to see how long that's going to take, really, before we can get on with doing major works across there, like putting in a floor ready for underfloor heating and things like that. There's quite a lot of major groundwork that needs to be done first. So it's turned all autumnal today, and so I thought I would just take you round a couple of the shops here and just show you what's in the German shops for autumn.
I'm just going to make a simple tomato based sauce for spaghetti, bolognese and things like that. So tomatoes from the garden, onions from the garden, garlic from the garden. I'm going to put dried herbs, obviously they're not from the garden, and put them all together. I filled the saucepan with the tomatoes. Actually, because I've got such an abundance of courgettes, and you know, huge ones at that, I might actually put the courgette in as well before I freeze it, and then I know it's already got the veggies in. I do find that when they've got a bit bigger, the skins are quite tough, so I intermittently slice the skin off, and then this skin, these peelings, go to the girls. I've changed my mind, so I'm actually going to freeze the courgette instead. So I'm going to make 4 bags into the freezer, because majority of the time there's maybe two of us here, sometimes 3, so I think that's a good portion. And then that leaves the tomato sauce, just a plain tomato sauce that, you know, can sort of be a base for anything really. Now I've just added the herbs, bit of salt and pepper, and continuing to do these. I have put a generous dollop of tomato puree in here, and that's about the consistency that I quite like. So now I'm just going to let that cool. We've got a little bit further with the grant. The lady has finally got hold of Aidan and has emailed me the form to fill in, and we have a week to fill it in. Well, Aidan's still away in that week, so it's a little bit of a nightmare, I have to say, because I then have to deal with it all, and my German really is not that good, and I've got an 8-page form to fill in, all about the budgets and everything, which fortunately I have got most of the budget already put together. It should just take me about half an hour to find it on the computer, because we moved all the computers, we've moved all the files, so I didn't know which computer it was on. Anyway, I found it, which is good news.
So hopefully I can pull all that, but it's quite late now, and so I think I'm just going to do that in the morning. We've got how many days? We've got 6 days left, so before we have to get it in. If we don't get it in by the deadline, then we basically have to wait another year. So it's sort of, yeah, important. And these are the forms which we have to fill in. We can fill it in online, but I have printed it out just so that I can basically, you know, figure it out. But this is all what we have to fill out. Got to try and make sense of it first. But we should have all the information anyway. But yeah, we'll see. So I'm going to end the video here. Thanks so much for watching. Really, really do appreciate all of your views. Don't forget to hit the like button, press the subscribe button, and click on the little bell at the side, and then you won't miss any videos. I will be posting them every Sunday, and in the not too far future, I will be putting a video together which explains how we ended up here in Germany. So make sure you've got that bell on so you don't miss that, but it is going to be probably a couple of weeks away-ish. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.